How do you permanently get rid of Candida 100% once and for all?
Okay, so Candida, well, it takes commitment. Candida is now the systemic yeast infection, and it's a parasitic infection. So a lot of people have to realize I need to work on parasite cleanse. We use something here called Freedom Cleanse. It's amazing. And it's something you might do 3 months, 6 months. At the same time, of course, I stay out of all animal products. I stay out of all fruits and all sugar, all alcohol. Of course, I don't want to do a cleanse and then feed, because they feed on sugar. They feed on high fat and high protein. I would say McDonald's, Burger King, you name it, they're all feeding Candida. They're all feeding Candida. So it takes time to get rid of Candida. It could take up to 2 years. So it depends on how committed you are. And there is Candida cleanse, there's parasite cleanse, there is feeding the body B12, vitamin D, enzymes, probiotic, just really feeding the body good stuff with the juices and the wheatgrass and all the things we've been doing for all these years. It works. Candida is really immobilizing. It's you have no energy, your memory goes down the drain, and you're feeling pretty lost.
How do you protect your thyroid? What supplements should we take? Should we take iodine, or can that cause thyroid problems?
Okay, so nowadays thyroid is an epidemic. It's a big problem. So, and animal food is a big part of that too. But so is pollution. So is the lack of iodine. Most thyroid problems is an iodine deficiency. It's very clear. So where did we normally get iodine? Well, it was in salt, but then in the 70s, we took it away and we just left sodium chloride. So people were lacking it. Then they added iodized sodium or iodine into the salt, but that evaporates as soon as you open the thing. So we use seaweed, we use dulse, you can use kelp, nori. Seaweed is loaded with good iodine. Iodine is something, because my whole family, my mom had serious thyroid problem, all her sisters and brothers and my cousin. So I've been taking iodine. We use 100% bioavailable iodine here. I use a few drops of that. I use selenium and zinc. Selenium and zinc, very important for the thyroid too. Plus, all three are amazing immunoboosters, especially now since the flu happened. And flu happens every year. So, we've really have a great immunobooster from this. And I drink that every day in a little bit of water or juice. And that's been a lifesaver. That keeps my thyroid in good shape. Some people have hyperthyroid, like Graves' disease, and they're often told that now we need to nuke it, we need to kill it, and you'll be on medication for the rest of their life. We have, and of course, most people that come here have already had all the treatments. We had a young lady, 30 years old, were diagnosed with Graves'. She's totally fine. She's doing the diet, she's doing exercise, a lot of emotional work. And because Graves' disease often have to do with an emotional trauma, like divorce or, death or some big emotional trauma. So it takes a lot of emotional work. Every guest that comes to Hippocrates sees our psychotherapist.
Is reversing early stage cancer with lifestyle easy or hard or impossible? What about late stage cancer?
So early stage cancer, of course, everything is easier early stage Parkinson, MS, you name it. Everything is easier early stage. So what happens, the body gets used to a certain stage. So if it's early, it's better. Late stage, a lot of people come here late stage too. Now, is it hard to change lifestyle? Yeah, it is, because your family might not want you to. Your friends think you're nuts. then you have to say, okay, what's more important? You know, you came to this life alone. You kind of came alone, even though you came through your mother, and you will leave alone. So what's this space that I get here? Maybe I get 70, 80, 90, maybe I get 100, maybe more. But it's a very short time when you think about it. So at the end of the day, you're the boss. You're the boss. And I think when people choose to commit to a lifestyle that have proven so many times to help other people heal themselves, then you look at them and you say, okay, then I want to try something natural first. And I think most cultures all over the world says, you try lifestyle first. You always go to lifestyle. If I have diabetes, if I have obesity, if I have thyroid problem, what if I tried lifestyle before I did some serious medication that they want me for the rest of my life? So now let's say that I now was just diagnosed. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer or breast cancer, which happens here a lot, which people do come here because they want to try lifestyle first. So a lot of them have had the testing and the biopsy, and then they said, okay, hold your horses. Now I have to take a break. I don't know what I want to do next. So yes, now, of course, with our lifestyle, which is 100% raw, there's no fruit, there's no sugar. It is so nourishing that it will nourish every cell in your body. And then we work emotionally with you. So a lot of people find that they have been able to heal themselves. We can't heal anybody. How can we heal? This is you doing it. You're doing it for yourself. You're continuing at home. But a lot of people they call us later, maybe 6 months later, a year later, and they said, I had a clean bill of health. And it's so amazing to hear that. Late stage, so many people have got clean bill of health too, that have come through our program and committed. I tell stories all the time for our guests, and that, you know, it's when you say that it's done. It's when you say that it's done. It's when you believe that it's done. And a lot of times you get diagnosis, you get to hear from your physician, oncologist or so, that, you know, we hit a wall. Cancer is metastasis. This is what we have, and there's nothing more we can do. That's when some people come too, and they're broken. They're low weight, low white blood count, low hemoglobin. I mean, they're very broken, but they get it. And the ones who get it, they do it. And often we hear from them too that, you know, got a clean bill of health. Same with so many other problems that people take for granted you have it. Look at dementia, look at Alzheimer. If we could get that in the beginning stage, amazing results. But, you know, late stage dementia is, of course, now you know, this tau protein that's just not covering all your neurons. It's not going to go away. Naturally, the body cleans that up. The body cleans it up every day, but now it's gone so far that the body wasn't able, obviously, to clean. It's really sad. I worked 1 year in a nursing home, and I worked with people with Alzheimer. They knew me because I saw them every day. They didn't know their family. They didn't know. They thought it was nice people came to visit. They had no idea it was their daughter. Women, 70% of people that get Alzheimer is women. So I always talk to women. Boy, we have to make sure that we are totally aware of what causes this. And this is something that I will talk about at Real Truth About Health too in April.